Let's talk about the power of NEAT. This is everyday movement, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Here's the deal. Sitting all day slows your metabolism. Movement's got to be an all-day habit. You've heard it. Sitting's been called the new smoking, and research, by the way, backs this up. There was a large study in the Journal of the American Medical Association that tracked almost 482,000 people for more than 12 years. And what they found was those who were mostly sedentary at work had a 16% higher risk of early death. And they had a 34% higher risk of cardiovascular death compared to the less sedentary people. So what is NEAT? Because this is the most modifiable thing that you can do for your total daily energy expenditure. So NEAT is all the stuff that we don't think of as exercise. Walk-in, parking farther away, taking the stairs, cleaning, fidgeting, all that stuff. It can add up to 800 to 2,000 calories a day. There was a comprehensive review in Endotext. This was updated in November 2022 by Dr. Christian von Luffenhaus and Dr. Andreas Birkenfeld, where they found that NEAT can vary by as much as 2,000 calories a day between two people of the same size. Now, just think about that for a moment. That is the difference between steady weight and creeping weight gain. This can come just by how much you move in your everyday life. And here's the reality. In today's tech-driven deal, where most of us are spending half the day sitting, which the review links to obesity, insulin resistance, and even fatty liver disease, could make all the difference. So here's the thing. You can't just rely on your workouts. You got to find ways to move more all day long. Literally, take the stairs, stand more, stretch, walk, fidget, anything that you can do, because all those little movements can add up to a faster metabolism and better health. Here's your floor. 8,000 steps a day. Once you've gotten those 8,000 steps a day, then let's push it a little bit more, maybe up to 10,000 or 12,000. More here is better. So anytime you have a break, you've got a phone call, you've got errands, look for any time you can sneak in some extra movement. I literally look now on how I can park farther away. Like at the gym, I go park as far away as possible in the parking lot and take the stairs to go to the gym. There was a study that was published in PubMed that found that postmenopausal women who averaged 12,500 or more steps per day had significantly lower body fat, BMI, and waist to hip ratio compared to women that were walking 10,000 steps or fewer. So what are we going to do? We are going to swap watching TV or coffee dates for active stuff. When I meet my girlfriend, we used to meet for coffee. Now we meet for a walk. We go out to dinner, we go to this place, Goodnight John Boy, and dance. Look at all the ways you can move more throughout your day. There was a study in the American Journal of Preventive Medicine that found that replacing 30 minutes of sitting with light activity lowered the risk of early death by 14%. And if you replaced it with moderate or vigorous activity, you lowered the risk by almost 45%. And that was a study of over 37,000 U.S. adults over 14 years. So that's the first thing. How do we get that NEAT cranked up? One of the things I like to do, I've got an under-the-desk treadmill. I've got a light rucking vest, a little weighted vest. That's one way that I just expend more calories, move more throughout the day.